guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Vicky on Vicky Loves You, cause I do. I know it's been a minute, but your girl is back. It's 2019 and we're about to get trapped in this flow because I don't know what to say, and that is it for the flow. That's me trying to rap. Alright guys, so today's video, as you can see by the title, I am reviewing the Huda Beauty, one of their diamond palettes. And this one is the Sapphire Obsession. And I kind of am glad that I got this one because I am obsessed with blue. Blue is just one of those key colors that can make your eyes just pop and just bring attention to you. And you know how I love attention. No, I'm just kidding. But let's get down to the details about this palette. So I'm on the Huda Beauty website and it is $27. There's actually, let me see, they have like this style palette. They have, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have a green one, a purple one, a orange kind of warm tones, and a red one. And so just so that y'all know, and this comes with 9 shades, so that's pretty good. And I'm going to show y'all the swatches for the palette, and how I'm going to do the swatches is from, we'll just do it like this. So this row first, then this row, then this row. So those are the swatches for the palette, and let's go on to how I got this look and just see how the shadows perform. Oh yeah. Alright guys, so now that you know a little bit about the product, it is time to get into the product. So I'm super excited to dive into this palette. I think Huda did such a great idea to separating like colors from green, pink, reds, and even blues. Because blues is like what is in now and will forever be in. I'm just excited people are jumping on the bandwagon. So now that you have seen the swatches and you kind of have an idea of what's in the palette, we're going to see how it performs. So I am going to start with a crease color. So I'm going to go in with a lighter color just so that we can get that transition color in. So we're going to go in with this one right here, and let's dive in. So it definitely is kind of true to its color. So this is the color of the thing, and then this is what it is on my eye. It's very pigmented, I would say. It does blend very nicely. Like, it's not patchy. There's not that much excess eyeshadow. When I was digging my brush in, not a lot came off, so there's not a lot of fallout, which is nice. So the palette stays nice and sharp. So let's go on with the next color. So we're gonna do over it. We're just gonna kind of get deeper into that crease. Sorry, I'm trying to act like I'm required little mad. Okay, I'm an amateur. So we're gonna go in with this color just because it's so blue and just so pretty. I think it's super pretty. And we're just gonna put that over into, just right into the crease, kind of just get some depth into that crease. So let's just put it in now. Let's see how it does. Alright. So this is definitely a subtle blue. It's not very eye-blowing, but it's very subtle, but it does have that blue color. They kind of sit really nice together. They're not like blending in together. They're still having like their own spotlight, which is nice, and there's not a lot of fallout. So you're getting the product that you put on your brush onto the eye. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, but let's just go on to the next color. So I'm gonna do the outer corner. So I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush, and so I'm gonna go in with that darker navy blue right here, and then put that in the outer corner. So what I do is just I get a fluffy brush, put it into the product, tap to access, no, there's none, and then just kind of pat it into the outer corner. Look at that blue. The blue is so pretty, especially like if you want to attempt a smoky eye. This blue is just the perfect color for that smoky eye. So just kind of pat it in, and then we'll blend it in with the brush that we used originally. So now we're going to blend it in. But look how pigmented that blue is. That is so beautiful. Good job, Huda. Good job. So I'm just going to go in with that brush that I used for the crease. And see how well it blends. Definitely blended very nicely. And you still can see the contrast from the light to the dark, which is beautiful. I just simply love, I'm just loving this palette because blue is just like my favorite color. One of my favorite colors, I have many, but it just looks really pretty and it doesn't look like it's turning into that greeny color, like you know how when you color your hair blue and then it kind of turns into green after a while, but it just looks really pretty. I have no complaints so far. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do it off camera. I'm just going to do a cut crease so that I can try the other colors and then put the glitters on top. Since you already seen the swatches, I'm not going to try to put all the colors into the eye look, but if I can, I will. So let me do that real quick. Alright guys, so I am back. So I have the concealer on right now. I don't want to close my eyes because then the concealer will get somewhere else and we just don't want that to happen. So I'm going to look kind of weird for a little bit. I promise I'm not going to look like this the whole way. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. I think it's just a pretty shade. I think it looks great in the palette and I think it looks good with blue. So we're going to put that on the lid. Very pigmented. Look at that. And so we're just going to put that on the lid. So now we have used all the matte colors, and as you can see, it does have a very greenish, yellowish look, and it's true to its color once it is on the eye. And keep in mind, this part right here really doesn't matter because I'm gonna fix that part. But I think it just looks really pretty. It gives you kind of like it. Especially for like, this palette would be really good for Halloween if you're doing like a mermaid look, or if you just want to think outside the box. This is a pretty cool palette. So I love how this color looks and kind of goes in with the blues. Very great job in color selection. So now we're going to dig into these beautiful glitters. One second, guys. Sorry, I don't even know where I was because Jacob called me. Anyways, so we've already done all the matte colors, so now we're gonna just dive into the glitters. And I like using my finger just because I think you get the most product with your finger, and you can place it exactly where you want it. So what I'm thinking of going into, this shade right here. I think it's just so pretty. Let's see if I focus. This one right here, I think it's just a pretty color and I think it will bring everything together. So I'm going to lie that on top of the greenish yellow shade. It's kind of like a lime green to me. And then I'm going to clean the outside out and kind of I'm going to put this right here in the outer corner. I think it's just going to look so pretty, and if it doesn't, I mean, what the heck? We're testing out the palette, so it doesn't really matter. But okay, so let's do that first. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to put my finger into that shade. That's so pretty. And let's see how it looks like this. And I'm kind of just patting it around it. I'm not going to put a chunk but load of it because I still kind of want the lime green in it. Oh, look how pretty that is. That is so pretty! Okay, so now I'm going to just clean up this side and then we're going to put that, well, we can put the color right now. So I'm just going to use another finger. I'm going to go into that middle shade right here and then put it in that corner. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so now let me clean it up. And let's see if this is a look or not. Okay, so I cleaned up the look. So I'm just going to blend out the top. And I'm going to use that lime green shade just because I want to incorporate that shade and I think it's just pretty. And so, well, yeah, I'm going to do that. Well, might as well. So I'm going to do that one. And if this look comes out good and then y'all try it, definitely add me on, or don't add me, show me on social media. Oh, that looks so pretty. And then I'm going to go back in with that blue, this light blue, just because, you know, I don't want to get rid of that blue. Wow, that looks so pretty. Okay, Okay, so I know you can tell the difference like before I put everything on until now. So I'm definitely gonna finish this eye and then I will come back to you guys when I'm done with my makeup, just so that y'all can see the final look and that I can tell you my end thoughts on this palette. Alright, I'll see y'all soon. Okay guys, yeah, I thought you thought I was not gonna do the under my eyes, but I am, because I want to go for that little smokey look. This is kind of the look that's going to be on my Instagram. So if you haven't followed me on social media, definitely go follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. It will be located on Instagram and Twitter. It won't be located on Snapchat, but I will have a picture of this look on Snapchat. So go follow me at Vickky Loves You for all three. So let's get into this look. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna try to incorporate all the shades. Yeah, your girl going to. So we're gonna go back into this palette, and I'm gonna go in with these darker. No, I'm gonna go with this blue. I think the blue is so pretty, and I think it needs to be used. So I'm gonna use that in the outer corner. I'm just gonna use this fluffy brush. I use that same shade I think for this one, and so I'm just going to grab the same brush that I used for that shade, and then I'm just going to go in the outer corner. And then now I'm going to get a different brush. Let's go with this one, this flat brush. No, that one's dirty. I'm not doing that. I have all these brushes, but none of them are clean on my life. If that's you, let me know in the comments below. Okay, so I'm going to go in with this brush right here, and I'm going to go in with this shade, since I did not use this shade, under my eyes as well, and then bring it. And a little goes a long way. And so now, for my inner corner, I'm going to go in with this silver shade. And this one I'm just going to use my finger, a finger that I haven't used already, and then put it into my little hole right here. Yes, mommy! Yes, that looks so good. So I'm gonna finish the eye and finish the rest of my makeup for show, and then I will see you guys when I'm done. Alright guys, so now that you have seen how the palette has performed and just how the shades look on the eyes, I am just going to give you my end thoughts. And honestly, I really love this palette. It's almost 30 bucks for 9 shades, which is pretty pricey, but it is a high-end product, so I'm not too mad. All the shades in the palette are very beautiful and very pigmented and just looks very nice, no matter what eye color you do have, because since I have really dark eyes, it just makes it more big and bright, and I can just imagine how it's going to look on someone with more of a blue eyes, green eyes. But overall, I really do love this palette. I recommend it. It has my stamp of approval. Boom, boom. And if you guys do end up buying this palette, let me know in the comments below. Or if you do have this palette, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But I hope this video is very helpful on making a decision whether to buy it or not to buy it. I definitely am for buying it. It's very pretty, and just how it will go for like the Christmas seasons, for like the winter, and even for the summer with that lime green shade and with that silver. You could do a lot of looks because you have different varieties of blues and just mix and matching it. So yeah, I hope this eases your mind. As always, I hope you guys subscribe to this channel, join the crew, because you know you want to. Hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time I post a video, and so that you can get a shout out. But I'm only doing shout outs until I hit 1,000 subscribers. There's a reason for it, so just hold up. I love you guys. I'm praying for you guys, and bye.